What's up guys, Steve again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Sorry it's been super long since I've been regularly updating videos, been super busy with work and other things going on, but slowly but surely I'll get some more content out. This time I got the new GT Power Truck LS. Now it's a light and sound system to, I guess, combat, I don't know why I'm bending down, but anyway, to combat the Tamiya MFU. It's much cheaper, it's like half the price, no more, it's like 3 times cheaper probably, and it's if you have a Tamiya truck or any type of semi-truck, you can smack this bad boy in there and it should be good to go. Now this guy's really cool because not only does it have all the other functions like the Tamiya one does, like including obviously a speaker, shitloads of lights, and also a vibration unit, it also is controlled via Bluetooth, which is pretty damn cool. Haven't seen that before, so you can just change it up on the fly with your smartphone or yeah, mobile device, whatever you want to call it. So, enough talking, enough bending down like an idiot. Let's get cracking. Alright, here is the Truck LS from GT Power, or Truck Light and Sound. This is a container truck lighting and voice vibration system, Pro model item 103062. Now this guy is a competitor for the Tamiya MFU, I guess, because it has all the same functions. It might even have a little bit more. It's got 24 sound effects, it's got 9 electrical effects, and it's also got 5 special operations as well. It's also got a vibrator, a speaker, bucket loads of LEDs, and the good thing about it is you can control it all via a Bluetooth app, and it's all included. It's got a Bluetooth module in that puppy, so you can just connect to it if you want to change the settings like that. But a quick look around the box, we'll have a look here. Like I mentioned, it has sound effects 24, it's got an alarm 1, alarm 2, engine start, idle, air dryer, running without semi-trailer, running with a semi-trailer, a couple of attachment, couple of detachment, downshifting, upshifting, air discharging 1 and 2, exhaust brake, short horn or short honk, continuous honk or horn, turn signal 1, 2, hazard lamp, back alarm, so maybe when you're backing up, parking brake, and engine stop. Now the electrical effects, there's 9 of those: a headlight, tail light, speed indicator, fog lamp, turn signals, backlight, roof lamp, hazard lamp, auxiliary lamp. So that's, that's already a lot. And so special operations, there's 5 of those: engine stop starting switch, horn support, leg switching, light on and off switching, turn signal, hazard lamp switching, and running on and the revving of the engine. So that's pretty cool. But there we go, there's not much to it. It's very easily laid out, so you can just plug everything in there. So all you need is your receiver, because this acts as your ESC as well, and also the sound kit, so that's awesome. So it says it requires a 4-channel receiver to get this bad boy working, but it gives you everything you need here. As you can see, it's got a bucket load, but we'll go through a little bit later in the video. But let's just open up and see what you get. Obviously you get a nice little instruction manual on top. Got some stickers as well, I guess, to label everything you need, because it's got, there's heaps of little connections there you need to worry about. But yeah, pretty cool. And what I like with it as well, it's got a little control board on there where you can turn it on or off, change the different modes, and put the volume up, and also change the vibration intensity of the vibrator. Okay, now let's see what else you get. Obviously under here you're going to get a bucket load of LEDs. Now, yep, there's a fair few there, but they look nice. Obviously it's just an LED, but there's your main cables here that connects the boards and all that kind of stuff. So it looks like servo cables. No, that is. Let's open this up. So this is obviously the main board. Looks really nice. It's basically container truck, lighting and voice vibration system Pro. You can also update this too. There's like a little update port using a micro USB, which is really it's a great idea. ESC lights, mode control, external input, sound, vibration, and demo. And yes, it does have your receiver wires just there, pre-plugged into the appropriate channels as well. There's your other little ports and all your little switches and stuff like that. There's like your calibration button just there. There's heaps of buttons that if we go through it, now these 2 blue little pots here, the top one is your vibration adjustment, obviously you can change it, and the bottom one is your ESC force adjustment. And you've got these 3 buttons here, this 1, 2 and 3. These 3 switches here apparently are not used, but this S4 switch is that turns the sound effects on or off, I believe. But there's obviously much more to to it that meets the eye. And then obviously on this bank here, that's where you plug all your LEDs and whatnot. Now down here, this is for your speaker and this is for your vibration port. Obviously you've got your battery and it can run up to, I think, 7 volt to 14, I believe. So you can run a nice LiPo in there, 3-cell LiPo if you choose fit. And on the vibration, there it is there, there's a vibration motor, just like an offset, or just like a weight at the back. It's like a massive vibrator in your mobile phone, but that's all it is. It gives you that kind of rumbling effect in the truck. And here is your speaker, and that is a 10 watt 4 ohm if anyone's interested. So they just plug into your speaker and your vibration unit just in there. And here we have a little control board. So far the quality seems really good. There's your volume, power on and off switch. It gives you a little indication of what the modes are. It's in the actual manual here. We can go through that later on, but yeah, it seems quite nice. And that obviously plugs in with these 2 other cables you saw before, and they go into these 2 ports just here. What else do we get? Oh, obviously you got your motor wires because it can only run brushed, and another wire here as well. That looks like a switch. That looks like a, yeah, what are those switches called? I'll figure it out. So what I'll start to do, I'll just start connecting all the cabling and the wires and LEDs as per the little, very easy to follow wiring diagram, super easy. Nice push-in clips here, nothing that you haven't seen before, and it's very easy. There's only a certain amount of sizes that can go in, so that one goes into there and corresponds with this little daughter board if it focuses. There we go. If it focuses and it goes in just like that. So as you can see, that board's all plugged up, ready to go. It's super long. I don't think I'm going to have wire issues with cable management and actually having enough room to run it, because that's like, I reckon, about 500 mil, half a metre or so of cabling there, or wiring. Let me get everything else sorted. I'll figure out where all these goes. I'm not going to bore you with plugging in the correct or the right colour for every one of these. It's pretty boring. It makes for pretty crap hole of viewing, but what I'll do, I'll plug them all in, and then once it's all set up, I've got the battery connected, we'll see how it runs. Alrighty, cooking with gas. Now I've got everything connected, and obviously it looks like a damn spaghetti mess of a wiring job, but it's pretty hard to separate and get it all nice and neat. But basically we have here, you have your battery, your speaker, your little control board with your on and off switch, the vibration unit there, your motor, your receiver, the control unit itself, obviously all the lights, your steering servo. This one here is like a tail, it says tail light connector, so I'm not too sure exactly what that is, but you also have your shifting servo for the 3-speed gearbox you normally get in the Tamiya's. But yeah, it is pretty messy at the moment, but the good thing about these is the wiring or the cabling. That's easily half a metre in length, and there's also spare connectors in here if you want to do so. You can also add LEDs for your container and like blinkers and brake lights as well in these spare little plugs or connectors right in there, so that's pretty handy. But it's ready to rock and roll. This can run up to a 2S to 3S LiPo, so that's pretty handy. But I'll show you how it starts up. So I've got it connected to my good old Turnigy TG9, what is the Turnigy 9X. Now it recommends 4 channels and above. I think 4 channels is enough. This is a 6-channel receiver, so no big deal. Now I will be getting a tank. I keep saying I will be getting a truck to put all this in. I just wanted to show you how it all looks before you smack it all up and try and stuff it in a vehicle ASAP. So I got my let's put this over here. Got my transmitter on. Move these to the side. Sorry, it's not too zoomed in, but I need to show everything. And you got your little control box here. Now this cable is fairly long as well. I'll bring it up to the screen. As you can see, you've got on and off switch, you've got your different mode selects, and I'll show you what's awesome about this with the Bluetooth connection as well. You've got your different switches here, different like, well, I guess switch positions on different lightings or different lighting series of lights, hazards, and obviously your volume for your main, for your speaker here. And on that you got a knob here as well for your ESC settings, like it's a little pot, and you got another one here for the vibration setting of this, because I'll show you when you turn it on, this thing goes like the cat's pajamas when that's on full. When you get it, it's on full. It scares the shit out of you when you turn it on for the first time. But anyway, so that's all connected, so I'll show you. Turn it on. Now depending what setting it was before, it's all ready to go. Now what I'll do, I'll turn the speaker up, Now this is just stock settings. It tells you, channel 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. You can change it. I've just put it what they recommended, so it's not going to be perfect for me. But there I have my hearing survey just going on there, and I just pushed the throttle, and what will happen? It'll initiate it. You see there? So you can hear it's fairly loud. Now, that setting is what it comes factory, but what you do, you push this little series of buttons, and you can push these buttons, and it gives you a different setting. Now, I'm fairly new to this as well, but there we go. So you can see the blinkers now. I haven't set this up properly, but you got left and right blink, as you can see. Yeah, but you'd have a brake light, so you're going to be going forward. So going forward, put the brakes on. And you can see the brake. And you hear that screeching noise? That's if you slam on the brakes. But if you go slowly, put the brakes on, and then see that reverse light just there. So if you go flapping up. Yeah, I don't think you can get rid of that screeching sound. That's only if you slam the brakes on. Yeah, see the brake lights? I'll do that again. Yeah, that's been on, and then push it again. It goes in reverse. Now I'll show you this vibration motor. Check this out. This is fun. There we go. Look at this. This thing is pretty solid. It's very, very strong. We've got this little pot here. You can just turn it down. Or for this demonstration, I'll just pull it out just like that. Simple as. It's so far so good. It seems to have really nice speed stepping as well. The VSC seems pretty good. What I want to show you is, you'll see you have your little shifting servo just here. Got 1, 2, and 3. Nothing to it, fairly simple. And I'm new to this, well, I haven't used this remote in a long time, so I've got to set it all up. But what I really like, and what I'll do, I'll turn down this volume. And I'll show you these switches. So you got different settings here. So if you push these switches, push it again and again, you get a different array of combinations. If you push this center one, that's the hazards. And it's also got the hazard sound as well when you push that. Push it again, turns it off. And you got these other ones as well. That's for the SP, or the roof lights, I think. But what's cool, I'll show you. If you get your phone, you connect to your phone using it's called the GT Power app. So if you, as you can see, I'm connected. It's all via Bluetooth. So you can go in here. You got the main modes is what you push here on this main control board with this button here, and that. In the manual it tells you what these lights are, but you can see, if I push this, it's instantly changed, and if I do it here, it'll change on the app too. That's pretty cool. So that's changing the lights. So you can turn you can have just the fog lights on, sorry, to get in the camera or get in the shot. You can have the front lights on, the roof lights, all that. I'll put them on actually. The roof lights, and that's why. It's got to be in simulation mode to do all those lights. So if I turn them all off, you can see. Turn the roof lights on, turn the front lights on, turn the fog lights on, and they all go on. This set of lights here, that's the brake light, that's why it's lighting up. And then you can also change the ESC mode, like I mentioned before. You go to the lights, and you can turn them all off here as well. So you can leave them on auto, on or off. If you leave them on auto, that's the current setting. Turn them off, obviously they all turn off. But you can also turn the lights on individually. So if I go on, that's like the headlights. Headlight number 2, turn signals. It's a turn signal left and turn signal right. The brake light, the backing lights or the reversing light that you can see there. If I turn it back off, turn it back on, and the roof light. Which one was that? Oh, these are these small ones. On, 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 on and the fog light on as well. So there's all the lights. So there's a bloody lot of lights, that's for sure. And you can also, so that's that setting there, that's that page. There's 3 tabs down the bottom, and others. You can also change the shift volume. You can have it on or off, 100%, or whatever sound you want. The whistle volume, the steering sound, 3rd channel function. So here it says you can have the loudspeaker switch or the drawbar server. So not exactly sure what that is, but we'll check that out later on. The backing tone, the brake warning tone, start stop switch, and the interval time. So if you don't want it to shut off every 20 seconds, let's make it to 30, confirm that, it's done, it's saved. The start sensitivity, so when you push it so it turns on. The ESC direction, the ESC neutral switch, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to rev it if that's the case. ESC protection, which is pretty cool. So yep, hold on, ESC protection gives you a temperature range of 80 degrees, which is what it is standard. Battery over protection, yes, I would like that actually. And LiPo 2, confirm. And battery cells, yes, it is a 2-cell. So maybe if you put a 3-cell, you might need to put that in yourself. I don't know if it auto updates, but that's it. You got settings as well, just gives you a basic version you're on, and that is all. But I do like how it changed everything, and that's it, it's ready to go. So if I turn it off, hopefully, let's just check if that's all in that same settings. Yep, certainly is. So that is all ready to rock and roll. So let me know what you guys think. I don't think you can change the sound yet, unless you can put like a firmware update and go through the actual website and update some sounds. I think other GT Power soundboards you could, but I'm not sure about this one. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too sure exactly what that one does. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. What was this guy here? If I turn it on, so to turn on, you gotta kind of initiate the motor type thing, like a real car or a real truck. I think you need to start it, as you can see there, started. Now I can't hear it. That's why, because the volume's down. That's good. There we go. That's why. Idiot. You can hear that revving up. Now, what if I'll turn that down so we can hear the actual motor? I'll turn it off. There we go. I think that battery's running a bit low. That's reverse. All the way forward. Seems to sound okay. You have this other small switch here, which is I'm trying to remember what that was. That is the coupler switch. It's called. So it's a tiny little micro switch. So that must be for the coupler to disconnect the actual trailer. That's probably what that trailer connector servo maybe is. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah, you can probably hook it up so it catches that when you disconnect the trailer and you can hear it. So that's pretty cool. But let me turn this off. A little ending sequence there, you can hear it. Sounds pretty cool. And that is off. If you want more info about it, I'll leave the link in the description. Next video, hopefully I'll get a truck and I can put all this in there, because it's no good on the table like this. Or I just get this crawler. How about this? How about that? There we go. Done. There we go. All done. There, fixed. A couple of cable ties and she's good to go. But if you like the video, guys, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified of all the latest content. And also hit my Instagram page up. I have heaps of stuff coming up on there. I've got like sneak peeks of upcoming projects and stuff like that. So yeah, check that out if you want. But anyway, thanks guys. Steve here again. I will see you in the next video and hope you enjoyed it.